Saynomo. Saynomo.
Yo, it's your boy Wayne, man. My life not yours. You back with another episode of Saynomo Podcast, man. I'm chilling in the building, man. I got a special guest in the building. He's actually been been on him here once, but not officially here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You remember that shit?
Yeah, with Rich.
Yup, Rich Garvey. Shout out to Rich Garvey. So yeah, that was a minute ago, man. But I'm sitting here motherfucking RZ woke, man. Motherfucking I ain't know he's an artist. He motherfucker's an artist. You know what I mean? He got a whole different type of sound that I fuck with. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people will fuck with it. A lot of people hear it here. He got his own little fan base. So you know, that was my intro, and that's my dog right here. So yeah, I'm sitting there with him, man.
Coolin' it, man. yeah. RZ Shahid, RZ woke on everything. Kinda. Yeah, RZ woke on everything. My little baby alias, but so we out here kicking it, living life, getting back into reality.
So like, yeah, man, a lot of people, they ain't never seen you on camera. We ain't do that shit on camera, so shit, it's a whole different thing. So I'm gonna ask you straight from the jump. We're gonna go over it again. Like, where you from, man? How you getting the rap?
Well, I mean, I'm originally born in St.
Get to that shit, my bad.
Oh, good. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, you good. It's crazy.
Originally born from St. Louis Park, but I've lived all over the Twin Cities. So I've lived in multiple areas in Minneapolis and St. Paul, 10 plus cities, honestly. So I just say Twin Cities, but I was born in St. Louis Park. Honestly, I've been writing since middle school. I mean, my mom, she's a amazing singer. Excuse me. I think my dad also did poetry. My mom did that as well. So mom was in the church, so I was always around music too. Okay. And then same thing. Honestly, on both sides. Even at my grandparents' house, I used to be in their little karaoke machines, getting my shit off. So doing that on there.
Shout out to karaoke.
For real. Fast forward to like high school. I used to be like skipping lunch or some classes just to be like in the little lobby ways, like listening to beats, writing lyrics and stuff.
You was on your 8 Mile shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was in there getting his motivation in. God damn it.
I was that dude that was always walking around with his headphones in. So definitely one of those guys. He's like, hey, Razak, get your headphones out your ear, whatever. I'm like,
it's tight. Take one out, keep the other one in.
Yep. Had like one wrapped around there, a little one here under the little shirt. So I was just tucked in, hoodie up, going from there. But I think late 2016, early 2017 is when I probably started like really like recording. It was like with a homie of mine, recording in this closet, chilling there on GarageBand. Just found like free beats on YouTube and shit. Mm-hmm. So we was just like freestyling there, making little raps, and then when you was, I don't mean to cut you off, but to cut you off, you know what I'm saying? When you first like met up with that friend or whatever, what was like the goal then? Was it just more of a hobby, or was you more like, you know what, I think I could fuck around and do some shit with this? Or was it more like I could do this shit better than this nigga, that nigga, you know what I'm saying? It kind of started out, I mean, I was always doing it, so
right.
I just enjoyed writing in general. It was kind of like a therapeutic thing for me too, just to get my shit off, get my release going. But it was fun as well. So I would say it started out as like a mixture of like a hobby for fun, but also just like a place that I can like just speak my mind however I want to speak my mind type shit. And then, cause I started out just being like a feature on his shit. Like I was like, so I was a feature on RZ, and then that's when people discovered me. And then I dropped my first, like, I think I dropped like 3 little shits on SoundCloud, little EP a while back, which is not on there anymore. But honestly, yeah, I just got into it like that. Fell in love with the process of doing this shit. Fell in love with like just creating in general. Got great feedback. I thought I was dope.
Right.
And then a lot of people thought I was dope too. And I was like, I could do this shit. So I just appreciated like just the art of making just music in general. So what
was like some early inspirations for you growing up? Like who was you listening to? I know you just said you had the headphones in all the time, 24/7. Who was you listening to in them?
I got a long list of people.
Shit, man, we got time. God damn it. No.
I've been listening to a lot of R&B more than I listen to rap, funny enough, but
90s,
like
right?
Growing up,
90s R&B.
Yeah. But like growing up, let's see. I'll even start with the ones that pop off top of my head, cause like I got R&B from my mom and like pop over there. And my dad had me on like gangster rap and hip hop. So growing up, I had a mixture of, it was like Michael Jackson, Donnell Jones, Boyz II Men, RL from I believe they're called Next, but RL. So,
right.
And then
Next. The group, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't they from St. Paul?
Are they?
They from St. Paul, yeah. They from St. Paul. Shout out to St. Paul, man. He looked like the dude, the lead singer, looked like he like my old principal at Higher Ground. Everybody that know, they know what I'm talking about. But yeah, carry on.
That's funny as fuck. Damn.
Yeah, they from St. Paul, bro. Yeah.
Because I discovered him off of my mom used to always have the CDs on road trip. We used to drive to Ohio every year for Thanksgiving. Right. But she had like the I forgot what movie. It was like either Good Brothers or whatever, one of those little black love movies from the 90s.
Dime a dozen, God.
That's what I'm saying. I can't think of the movie off top, but yeah, that shit was fire. And then on the other end of that, it was growing up on like Ice Cube, Scarface, especially.
Damn, you just named two fucking stories, two of the greatest rap storytellers, just right there, literally, both of them.
Who else? My dad had me on like Jay-Z, Lil Wayne. And then, of course, as I got older, discovered my own music, I gravitated to like Kendrick Lamar, Cole, Isaiah Rashad, you know, the whole TDE in general.
TDE's great.
And then, like right now, my favorites I say is like Sir, Aaron Ray, shit. I've been fucking with Baby Keem heavy lately. We just got done talking about that.
Shout out to Baby Keem. He came in. Man, shout out to ain't that Kendrick's cousin or nephew?
Yeah, I think it's his cousin.
That's what's up, because he came in and threw him a oop as he should.
Yeah, Brent Five's been going crazy too. But it's been fucking with a lot of artists lately, truthfully. And then to even go to the scene from people I know personally, like Lucian Parker, I've been a fan of his for a minute. Wycliffe, Clean the Dreams, Fire, Pro Steve, Juice Lord, Destiny Roberts. I can go out crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's a lot of talent here, man. It's a lot of talent. And that was gonna be one of my next questions too. Like, is there like is there artists here who you haven't worked with that you want to work with?
Yeah, I haven't worked with a lot of artists. Artists I've worked with, like really, and we still got shit that we haven't dropped. Is like Kaleem.
Shout out to Kaleem,
Pro Steve, and then outside of that, this has been kind of like we talk about doing it, but never linked up and do it to really making it happen. But there's definitely a nice handful of artists in the city that I like to work with, even on a more personal outside. Right. Like there's some people I worked with because like, we both featured on the same song type shit, but not on like a direct like we hopped on a track together or we was in a studio together and got some shit off. So that's kind of always something I want to ask like artists and shit, because like I know like back in the day, like I was never a rapper of course, but I used to like we all seen Backstage growing up, you know what I'm saying? We see like the different hip hop videos we see. Do you guys like, is it easier for you to link up with somebody and work and get the song done, or do you like just send me the verse and I get my shit done, or like how you feel about that? I prefer to actually be in the studio with people. That's me personally.
Right.
I can do it like that. I just noticed that like when it is done like that, I'll really do it on my own time.
Okay. So that's why niggas like, yo, this niggas ain't taking no day with his verses. That's when the niggas start saying shit like that.
It's real shit. Cause like I don't like, if people tell me some shit and I forget about it, cause I be doing so much shit throughout the day and trying to do all my shit and I forget about it. So like if we in the studio doing this and it's like we did it together type shit, and then that's done from there. And I feel like that's more of a creative process as well too. And you like hear what the other motherfucker did in the studio too. It's not like, oh, this nigga sent me a trash ass verse back or some shit, and then you like.
I be thinking that too. I feel like how many times rappers did that and they like, oh shit, already send a verse where it's like, damn, this nigga just got off, like, and then like nah, I gotta come back. I can't even record my original one. That's why I'm like, man, it's just better. I mean, I don't rap, so I don't really know how that shit go. But why you think like artists take that route? I know, like the overseas ones, of course, it's because travel and shit. But like, I feel like to make a real hit, like if you work on an EP with a motherfucker, y'all gotta be together. I feel like y'all can't do that. I'm gonna send you this beat.
It's possible. I mean, it depends on.
You know anybody that's like done it like successfully?
Personally, no. But like, even like I know that like I've had producers hit me up from like Italy and like wanted a verse type shit, send me the beat, and or even like a cover verse in the song, or had like an open version shit like that. And we did shit like that. I'm like, how y'all like this? Like, oh, I think this is dope. Whatever. Could you also could we get these whatever stems or whatever, shit like that. But. So I've had different occasions where I've like we had a creative like collaboration where we're all in the studio together and shit was cool and dope, but then shit as well where I made some shit.
So it's like pros and cons to it.
So it kind of varies. I mean, like some people the schedules don't come together. Some people don't think of something on the spot there either. Like so
it's probably it's very small. I was always curious about that.
It's not no thing. It's like, oh nah, you gonna send me something trash or you send me something fire. I don't know if I want to.
I thought niggas be like, man, I don't really want to see that nigga like that, man. I just want the verse.
It might. I can't speak for nobody but me.
Niggas,
so
yeah, that's real. No, that shit crazy, man. But speaking of still on hip hop, man. What was your favorite album of the year, man?
Yeah, we were just talking about this.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was some dope shit, man. It was.
Truthfully, though, I haven't even it's hard for me to answer that, especially with the more recent albums. I haven't really given myself time to really.
So you really listen to it, like you don't take your time and you don't just listen to some shit.
Like I haven't fully listened to Donda yet, so I can't answer that. I've listened to Drake shit like one time.
How you feel about that? How you feel about Drake album, man?
It's alright.
Yeah, it's alright.
It got a couple shit. I wouldn't say I'm like, oh shit.
Like all his fans, oh my god.
It's alright. I mean, but then again, I'm going off of one listen, so I gotta I might catch myself. Okay, actually, I'll fuck with it. Shit happens like that. Shit happens like that. So, but right now, I say the album that I ended up revisiting the most this year is probably when it comes to hip hop, was between Cole's and AKA RZ Shahid's.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing a lot. I really been hearing that.
Vince Staples too, actually.
Damn, they was just talking about that off camera too. I've been hearing that a lot, man. Like, and it's funny because I didn't even really listen to Vince Staples shit at all. And like I'm bugging, like I'm a Vince Staples fan. I don't even know how I can say that and I ain't listed out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna correct myself, listen to shit.
I like Tyler's too, so those would probably be like my name 4. So it's like top 5 right now.
And those is all like rap albums. I feel like Drake album ain't a rap album. And like Kanye, like I get what you trying to do, bro, but just cause you take the cuss words off the album don't mean it's a gospel album, my nigga. Like the nigga still was rapping them with cuss words. He just took them out. He's like, as long as we don't hear them, it don't count. No, nigga, it count, nigga. There's no way. That don't mean it's a gospel album just because you, the parental advisor shit. Nah, don't do that. You'll try to trick us. That's taking God's money. Shame on you, nigga. But yeah, man. Another note, since we are just speaking on that, man, this is one of my favorite parts of the show. It's called Play Yourself, man. Honestly, I had a couple things I was going to talk about when I said to play yourself shit, man, today. But today, I feel like it's just a given. It's like a long, well overdue Play Yourself. R. Kelly got fucking sentenced, man. Let's clap for that, man. Because at church, we need to get niggas like him off the fucking streets, man. Like, for real. All you Chicago niggas too on my timeline too that like, you know what I mean? I know you niggas. Nah. We not banging that nigga no more. You know what I'm saying? If you want to bang that nigga, make sure you only listen to that nigga in your fucking car with the doors locked. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with that nigga outside of that, otherwise you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. It's just real. We done with R. Kelly in public. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's just what we gotta do. But no, seriously, on a serious note though, I'm glad he got sentenced. I hope this kind of spreads a lot of awareness, even though we knew this nigga Ben did this shit. It's kind of crazy. I thought he been done, but you know what I mean? I really don't want to spend too much time on that because it's a touchy situation, man. But
this dude was
yeah,
flexing about his like freedom and shit too. So he deserved that shit.
He deserved that shit. Like on that interview, I'm fighting for my fucking life. Nigga, fuck your life. Like, dog. Like, R. Kelly is scumbag. And like, I remember when he first went in, it was like mad women. Like, it was women over in Chicago. Chicks is paying. They paid for him to get out. I'm like, what? Y'all confirm that he did this and y'all don't give a fuck about, like, we got, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is crazy to me. But then, like, they was quick to bury Michael Jackson, even though I'm just saying, like, I mean,
was just watching.
That was
me and my homie was like debating that shit.
What was y'all talking about?
He was like, "Is that shit really?" He was like, "That shit for real though?" Yeah, cause we watched the Neverland shit. I'm just like, and the shit they was saying, really, that's some wild shit. If that's true,
if it's true,
and I'm like,
and that's why I be
like, ugh. So there was like, I had like a good week where I was like, I had like PYT in my playlist and like Butterfly and shit. Where like anytime Michael Jackson came on, I had to skip it because I was fresh off Neverland. I was like, I'm still indecisive about this. I don't know if I believe this right now.
Man,
and I was like, ugh. So then I kind of folded because I was like, no, I'm like, oh man, this shit kind of. But I don't know. It's hard. It's like that's one of those situations too. It's hard because he dead, so it's like
it is hard.
Like, but
it's just like that. Like when I look at both them cases, I pray. I mean, like I said, I wish that R. Kelly didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when you look at that, the Michael Jackson shit. What was weird is like the whole when the parents came out, they was lying. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. The women that was involved with the R. Kelly shit, the parents, y'all need to be held accountable too. Also, I'll be honest. I don't give a fuck if that was your daughter. You should go to jail because you put them in harm's way. How you gonna fucking send your little kid, to kick it with Robert? Like, Robert, they're not even the same age. Like, he can't even fucking read, honestly. Like, what the fuck was really going on? Like,